All right. I found this tape yesterday, and it said Outer Limits on it. I was hoping I gotta fix that connection on this. This is like shit, but I was hoping that it was going to be that early '90s, mid '90s Outer Limits. You ever watch that one, Bill?
Yeah, sure.
You don't know?
No,
Did you
not
watch any of the
sure.
Outer Limits, Bill?
No, well, maybe here and there. Nothing, I didn't tape it or anything. I wasn't excited by it,
You weren't
but
excited by it? Well, it was a good alternative or companion to Twilight Zone. You know, it had the same vibe.
nah, it just seemed cheaper.
Well, okay, whatever. It wasn't as well renowned, but the 2000 or the early '90s, mid '90s had some good shit. They're really good, but they're hard to find. You can't find them on any media. So I was
I
hoping
think
that's
I
what that
showed
was.
you like many tapes of Outer Limits last week, didn't I?
You show me the black and white versions. I'm talking about the '90s. This is what you got right here, the black and white, which is cool too because whoever recorded it left all the commercials on. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I went to an estate sale, and go ahead, do your intro before we do all this. Do your thing, Bill. I know you're dying to do it. Sorry, buddy.
Hold on. Let's stop the press. Chris Roberts shot out of a rocket today because he's got another massive haul to show you. This is VHS Live. We finally figured on a title for this show. VHS Live. That's what we're calling it. That's what Chris Roberts made me call it, but we'll call it that. VHS Live. This is episode 21. Can you believe it? 21 of these puppies. Now living on Midnight is Flashing YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for that. I'm a co-presenter here. My name is Bill from the Start to Continue YouTube channel. And with me, of course, is the VHS superstar, Chris Roberts.
Well, I love that shirt. That's pretty cool. That's the OG RoboCop, not that crappy reboot.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't fit very well, though. It's too, it's not cut right. Yeah, it's not cut right.
Well, it still makes a good visual.
It's good for the YouTubes.
Yeah. You got to look like you're hip and cool and, that kind of stuff, Bill.
Yeah.
Keep up your appearances.
I can't find cool hats like you, though. I just got a root.
Well, I had to buy this hat, so it wasn't like some cool find. It was an eBay purchase. But I got it and an original Nintendo. This is, 87, I think. And a Nintendo hat from the same era for $25 shipped. You can't go wrong. This hat right now is probably $80, $90 hat.
Licensed?
Yep. Look. Can you see it?
Yeah. Wow.
It says 88 Nintendo of America right there. You might see a little stain right there, but oh well. Gives a character.
Yeah.
That's a genuine hunting stain right here.
Hunting.
Yeah,
hunting. Yeah. Well, it's quite the setup you got today. Maybe on today's live stream, we'll get to see Chris Roberts crushed by the mighty mountain of televisions in behind.
I hope not, but it's possible. I am thinking of taking down the Beavis and Butthead and the Wii, and I have another really nice set that I would put here. Maybe put that one on top. I really don't know. I don't want to get too high, but I did rehook up the Gold Star, which I forgot what they eventually became. I don't know if they became something like somebody told me this one time. Gold Star turned into LG. This is the predecessor to LG right here. So this is a pretty cool set. When I first got it and I saw the Gold Star, I was like, I wish it was kind of more of a name brand, but someone's like, no, those are really cool. So it's got all the knobs. This size of set is really hard to find. Those things went straight to the dump. You know what I mean? And, the little ones were kept around because people put them in their garages or kitchens or took them places. But these right here, once people change their setup, these things went right into the garbage can. This actually looks a lot better. I just hooked the cable up. I need to fix it. It's on a big splitter, and you get one too many sets on there. It does this shit, gets some interference. But, I mean, it's got all the, the things that you want, the knobs and the little buttons and all this good stuff. Got an auto color switch here. Of course, it doesn't make no difference. It's in black and white, but yeah, it's good stuff, Bill.
You should launch your Instagram and simulcast on here. Get people call to arms.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
You mean go live?
Yeah, and then people are like, oh, this thing's live. Then they go, well, where can I see the real version of it?
Oh,
We're having a production meeting live on the show right now.
I guess. I don't know how I would. Let me see. Let me see if I can make a good. Go ahead. No, what do you got going on, Bill?
Well, I don't have much going on because I don't need to, because Chris Roberts comes across these mighty, mighty hauls. But I do have a couple of tapes we can show. I was at a trendy thrift store last night in downtown Toronto, and they did have some VHS, personal records like you love.
Yes.
Over the air records. One had I think 3 movies written on it. It was like Cobra, and I forget what the other 2 movies were. And then a couple other tapes were just completely blank labeled, but they were clearly used. And I'm like, oh man, I wish I could take these, but on my way to a concert that night, what am I going to do? Hold on to VHS tapes through the whole concert. So I had to let it go, but I had actually found some personal tapes that would have been nice to get for sure.
Any chance to go back? Is this a one-shot deal?
One-shot deal, I think. Yeah.
What did you go see?
That trip?
Did I miss that part? Did you say that when I was distracted?
No, I didn't say that. We went and saw Alice Cooper live in Toronto.
It's pretty cool, man.
Show. What a show. He stronger than ever. Like, he's not holding back at all. It's incredible. He put on quite a show. You
know what? I thought the same thing when I went and saw Kiss. I'm not really much of a Kiss fan or anything like that. I mean, their music's fine, but I could not believe the energy these guys have. I mean, they're pushing 70. You know what I mean? I think Paul Stanley might be 70, but I couldn't believe it. It was insane. These dudes are running, and of course, it's only 2 of the original members now, but I mean, those 2 guys were still kicking ass. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley were still going at it.
Oh, the guitars that Alice has on the crew, they're just balls out, full on guitar action. It's just insanely heavy and spot on. So good. Plus, he's got his whole stage show. He's got all the weird stuff going on too. Brought the guillotine out, got his head chopped off. Cool stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a pass on the live right now because my battery isn't charged up enough and it won't sit right. But I did throw it out there. It's in my deal with the link. Next time though, that's a really good idea. We will simulcast. Right. I wasn't quite prepared for you to say that. But anyway, you want to get into a little bit of the pickups?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm drinking up the last of this. There's not going to be many more of these left. I don't think they're going to do it again. But the space flavor, it tastes just like outer space, Bill. I don't know how they would know that.
Yeah, I bet. But it's
just
cream soda, right?
No, actually, I think it's more like s'mores. It's a little sweet, but I don't know. It's mixing up. I'm doing the 0 thing. Down 12 pounds. No, 15 pounds. So
nice.
Got to get off the sugar, man. That's my Achilles heel.
Yeah, quit all that.
Carbs and sugar. Well, this too, you're right, but it's baby steps, man. You can't, if you do it all at once, you slide back. You know what I'm saying?
I got to do it all at once. I can't do this baby steps. I'll just keep at it.
But I got a sweet tooth, so this
me too, dude.
For thinking about candy bars and ice cream and that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that gets me. That's my Achilles heel. If you were to break me down, it would be with sweets.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Baked goods. Oh man.
Yeah, walking through a bakery is really hard.
Woo.
But I'll start off with a little bit of the adjacent.
Adjacent. We got room for that?
Yeah, just a couple. It's not many. But I don't ever remember watching this movie. But I don't know. I picked it up. The Dark Crystal on Blu-ray. It was sealed. It was
I got that.
It was like 50 cents. But I thought it might be a fun watch. I'm gonna crack the seal on it. But picked that up, and then picked up another Walkman. This is when they kind of shift to the cassette recorder, so you can actually still record, but essentially it's still the same functions as a Walkman, other than you could record it as well. Are you even looking, Bill? I'm trying
Yep.
to show you something, Bill.
I'm doing the Chris Roberts.
I know, dude. I look at your stuff. You are doing to me. And then you know, other than Bill, because Bill, what did you used to have? You had the Maxell. We were talking a little bit before the show. You were the rich kid.
No.
Parents bought a Camaro when you were in high school, and
no, I had standards.
School.
Audio standards.
But see, us poor kids, we had the Memorex because this was cool because it was clear and everything.
No, that meant, see, if you were like in a tape trading community and you tried to trade off a Memorex, you'd be booted right out of that community.
They would boot you right away.
Oh yeah,
man, that's
Maxell's only.
I'm blasting this out here. Let's get some people in the chat.
Come on, join us in the chat. That's what we're all about. We need some people to make fun of Chris Roberts' insane stuff he brings home. And where's he putting it all?
Yeah, that is a good question. Some of it's going in the garage. Some of this is for sale, you know, but some of it's going to the personal collection. I am going to rearrange this room. I kind of have to because I boxed myself into this corner. I've showed it before. I will not show it today.
Damn, that's the highlight of every week's.
It is pretty bad. I did before the show though. I cleaned out about 75 tapes. I put them in a big tub and moved them out, and I got a lot to list. I am motivated to list though, so I think I'll get a lot of stuff listed this weekend. But yeah, Bill, the room is getting very small. So,
well, you're such a superstar now, though. You don't even need to go the eBay route when you say listing. You can just put it up on your Instagram and you get action, right? Which is
I do sell on Instagram. That is my preferred way to do it because it saves money for the people buying it, saves me fees, saves the taxes because the tax man gets a piece now. And fuck him, you know what I mean? So you do it all, and they're not watching this, so I can feel free to talk about it, but. Okay, so here's another thing that's kind of adjacent, even though it is tapes. And I've showed my Karate Kid 3 before, but I found a couple of these. They probably ain't worth shit, but they're sealed. And I went to an estate sale, Bill. All right. First thing I found, I won't show yet, but was really cool. And I was like, holy shit, this was badass. And that's all I was going to get. I thought I was just spending $2. So when I come to the register, and I brought my daughter as well, and Shannon as well. And but so I got to the register. Of course, my daughter had clothes, so that was, you know, she's putting her clothes on the table, and he sees the tape and he goes, well, you know, there's more around the side here. And I was like, oh yeah? And he goes, yeah, just bring a bunch of them, we'll make you a deal. I'm like, okay. So I went around and it was just mountains of tapes. A lot of religious stuff though. I did get some cool stuff there. That wasn't the best place of the day, but I will show a few things I got from there. But this is some of the adjacent stuff. These video 8s that they were trying to. Let's see if I can get a. There we go. They're still sealed. Not great movies. I mean, it's probably a good movie, but not collectible. It was the best picture Golden Globe for comedy or musical. It must be a musical, right? That couldn't have been a comedy, could it?
I don't know, but if you'd have done our tagline trivia on that movie, I wouldn't have got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, huh? Air raids, bombings, a nation at war, director John Borman. That's not a good name, man. You're a director and your last name is Borman.
Hey,
right?
Hey,
Borman brings us the most critically admired film yet.
Oof.
Oh, his most. Okay, I missed a word. Yeah, because it's not his. Mankind's greatest conflict, World War II, as seen through the eyes of a 7-year-old. Now, who doesn't want to go to this movie, Bill? Don't you want to see World War II through the eyes of a 7-year-old boy?
No, and you'd think it was that other movie with that young Christian Bale. What was that called?
Christian Bale was a child actor?
Yeah. It was this epic movie where he was in like a internment camp. Japanese put him and as like a whole bunch of people in an internment camp.
I did not know he was a child actor.
Something the king of
the king and I, or
help me out, chat.
Let's see. All right. Hey Siri. show me Christian Bale's movies.
Here are some films.
All right, Ford versus Ferrari. Oh, I ain't even going back that far.
Yeah, no, probably his first movie.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the Google.
Oh boy.
Let's go to the Google. This is big time right here.
This wasn't in the production notes to do this.
Christian Bale's first movie. Well, I want to know now. Oh shit! Now stop recording. They put I want to know now. Let's see. Anyways, yeah. So I got that in that Gene Wilder movie, which just looks absolutely horrible.
Gene Wilder, man.
He was good, but come on, man. What is this? Kind of like a 3 Men and a Baby ripoff thing going on here?
Empire of the Sun.
Mr. Mom, Empire of the Sun. He was in Empire of the Sun as a kid.
Yeah.
What a trip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Anyway, so yeah, I got those, and then I got a couple of these. I kind of snuck these in tapes that I wanted. I switched them off of other tapes, which when I got to the register, I realized I didn't even need to do all this shit. But I like these little hard cases. They're kind of cool. They got these little flaps on the bottom. These are very dirty, need to be cleaned, but
yeah,
like that looks very bad. And these might not make the cut, but typically, if I can sneak these in, I like these. You know, for display purposes. Last week, something I forgot to show. Did I show this? The Christine CED?
I don't think so. Well, maybe.
Okay, I wasn't sure. And then also I got a couple laser discs. Did I ever show the laser disc, Bill?
I don't think so.
All right, go through them real quick. True Romance. You ever seen it?
Maybe.
Yeah, you got horrible taste in movies. That's why. Falling Down. What about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Theater. Saw it in theater.
Problem Child 2.
I think you did show this. I remember seeing
Did
that.
I? Okay. Manhunter?
Yeah, you showed that.
All right. Golden Child. Okay.
Yeah, you gushed about the Golden Child.
Hey, it's a great comedy, man. It's really good. All right. So, okay. I wasn't sure if I showed those or not. So then last week we went to another little town. I didn't find a lot, but I did pick the last Monday, actually. You know how I kind of like these little cases, Bill, and you took off. See, look at this guy. This is my co-worker here.
I'm hearing you.
But you got to see it, though, Bill. That's the part of it. So I've showed these before, these little previously viewed deals. I got one from Blockbuster. I got one from Hollywood.
I don't share your
Video.
love for them, but
no, these are cool, man. And this one just kind of had a cool. I think this is like a comedy horror. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen them, but sometimes they come back, and you know, it's got all the little stickers and all the things that I like on it. So I got that, but that was last Monday. But yesterday I found this at a thrift store. It actually had a shittier tape in it called Her Alibi, but there was a loose Ninja Turtle, so I thought that would look cooler. I just looked at it. Doesn't that look pretty? And see, this is a completely different, you know, I think this looks so much better. This is more Blockbuster here.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe if you had those in your carousel behind you.
Well,
like
I have a spot for them. Well, right. I mean, the idea is to get the different ones from the different places just to have a few different displays. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool, Bill.
Yeah. Well, you have to have them face out to really.
Well, yeah. That's how they'll be. I mean, even the spines do look cool, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it has some stuff going on. But it does look better like this because then you get to see the tape. I mean, I 100% agree with you on that. One upgrade I did. This was an eBay purchase because I found it cheap. You know, kind of like you find your women, Bill. So I out of my complete Nightmare on Elm Street set. There's two different sets. There's the one that the spine is Freddy with his hands out, and then there's kind of like the standalones, which you prefer, right?
Yeah.
So this is the only one I had that wasn't right. This was a Video Treasures. And I mean, even though it does say media right here, they were just a distributor. They weren't the publisher or I don't know, however that works, the manufacturer. So it's this cheap shit, EP. And it looks like crap. And I've been wanting to upgrade it, and I just kind of forgot about it. So I saw this on eBay for $8 shipped, and I don't think the guy realized what he had because typically this goes for $20. but he priced it the same as the Video Treasures. But he didn't have the tape in the picture. So I messaged him asking if he could send me a picture of the tape. And he did. So, you know, it comes with like the legit label, legit amount of movie there. I hope that ain't mold. I don't think it is, but it could be a little dust in there. Boop. Anyway, yeah. So the cover pretty much looks the same. It does have a little built-in stamp on the cover there. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it talks about some extended something or other, but and then on the back it doesn't have that dreaded Video Treasures at the bottom, which is just completely horrible.
And if you're in the States, you can do this on the cheap because your shipping was like $1, right? With media mail.
Yeah, well, it was $3, so the total was $8. But it was worth it to me to have the set finished now. One other Elm Street set that I did finish too is, did you ever hear about that show, Freddy's Nightmares?
The show.
Yeah, he had kind of like a Twilight Zone kind of, anthology thing. And they only released 5 tapes. Let me see if I can show the 4 here. Let's see. All right. You got that, Bill? Right here?
Okay.
So you got the 4 other ones. I am missing one. And then there's that one, the other set that shows him all spread out there. I don't know how good that's showing up. But anyway, and then I also got the making of, I think I showed this last week, but making of part 4 of the Dream Master. It's just a random tape, like quality's not so good. I mean, it's definitely a EP kind of thing, but it's just more of a collector's thing. All that stuff is on the DVD set, but it's just kind of cool to have. But anyway, so yeah, I did finish off the Freddy's Nightmares. This seems to be the hardest one to find, and I actually found it sealed for the same price, but it does have a little tear in the seal, so I will open that because there's no reason not to. But yeah, the last one. So set's complete. See, look here. You want to? It didn't come off. Well, guess I can't do it now, Bill. There you go.
You wouldn't take all the cellophane off, would you? You just cut the bottom out.
I would just cut the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. Let's not talk crazy.
That was already torn, so there was no reason
crazy
not
here.
to. Yeah. If I have a knife, everybody, let me see. Maybe you want to open it live. What do you think, Bill?
We need 5 new subscribers for that.
5 new subs. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get it today, but maybe we'll. Here you go. Make it big here, Bill. That's what your girlfriend tells you. All right, let's see. Oh, trying to get in there without fucking it up. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's sealed. It seal's broken. I can't go back now, Bill.
Yeah. Looked like you're doing pretty rough with it.
No.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay.
Come on.
Oh. It smells like disappointment. Let's see. There it is. No, nothing in there. No cards, no nothing. Brand new tape. Will be played for the first time.
Crisp label.
Yeah, very crisp.
Look at that.
Has a little thing on the bottom. I guess I'll show you. Oh, so if you open it up, you'll break a seal. Look at that. If you try to do some spool swapping or something, they're on to you, Bill.
Yeah.
You would have never been able to get that tape back to Blockbuster or whoever you ripped off that mom and pop operation. When you guys ripped them off, you destroyed their property, and then you snuck it back in with like some TV recording or something.
Now, well, charging renters like $90 for a damaged tape is a little crazy, but that was back in the day.
Yeah. So have you ever heard of Magnetic Video Corporation? You know anything about them, Bill?
No.
Well, they were the first company to produce VHS tapes for sale.
Source?
Internet.
Okay.
They are, though, because supposedly the movie MASH was the very first commercially released videotape. And it's expensive. And
Source?
the internet, dude, they don't,
I don't
like
believe
tape.
that either.
I meant, what do you think it is then?
I don't think they would pick an R-rated movie to be the first commercially available tape.
I don't care what you think because it's true. Look it up.
Come at me with sources when you want to make outrageous statements.
I did. What source is bigger than the internet? Tell me a bigger source.
The only thing that MASH is accused of being the first of, it was the first motion picture to say the F word.
Hey, Siri, which is the first commercially released VHS tape? Let's see if she can get this.
Okay, I found this on the web for which is the first commercially released VHS tape. Say she can get this. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, of course she always has to add shit in at the end. Fucking snake. All right, VHS. Let's see, 50s, magnetic tape, 70s, 80s, blah, blah, blah. And when I said commercially released, I think I'm just referring to VHS. There might have been a beta that if you want to get technical, there might have been a beta. Well, I'm
released VHS.
Yes, okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure that's clear. Yeah. By the end of 71, something competition with Betamax, recording process, no. Technical details, nope. Decline, modern use, accessories. Yeah, nothing on Wikipedia, but I'll get back to you on that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. People believe it's true, so that's all that matters. And they typically, each of the tapes, especially some of the cool ones, like there's an Alien that's on this, Planet of the Apes. That was another cool one. A lot of shitty movies, but you can get it tells you all the tapes that came out, right? Like this is great stuff here. If you release something and you put all your accomplishments on the back of each tape, Bill, but that's the name of the corporation. And this one was released in 1980. And the other cool thing is they always have these little windows. You see that?
Yeah, I have.
And that's the logo. You should make that into a T-shirt whenever you restart your little deal there, Bill.
That's the first time I've seen this version of a tape.
Yeah, and this is very hard to find, these tapes. Some of them are a little more common than others, but like I looked this up and there's nothing on eBay. Nothing, not even one of these. Doesn't necessarily mean it's worth anything, but it just kind of shows you the scarcity of them. Because go on eBay and look up any particular random item. There's usually dozens, you know what I mean? But look at this guy. I love these little stickers. And of course, I sent this in to Stuck on VHS, but look at that. Tapes are expensive, Bill, so handle them with extreme care and return them within 7 days. Bob C. Jones, remember, you are responsible, Bill. So
he would have definitely charged the $100 if you did.
Oh, yeah. He would have got your ass. So in this pile, there were some cartoons. I'm not going to show everything I got because, frankly, not everything's worth showing.
Well, let me show you something.
Oh, well, show away. I thought you only had 3 tapes. I was going to let you save it to the end. Go for it, buddy. Show something. Come on.
No, I've been wanting to show you this. We always joke about Good Times, right?
Oh, yeah.
As a tape distributor.
That's a running gag on the show.
So, and some of their logos I think are cool. Like they had cool logos. This isn't my favorite of their Good Time logos, just the bar one. But this is Mad Max from Good Times.
I do like that cover, even though some Good Times actually do look cool, Bill.
I don't know if you can see right there. There's actually a drink ring on there, a glass ring. Someone did not respect.
Oh, they wouldn't have got their money back, right?
They didn't respect the cassette there. But check this out. Good Times, we make fun of Good Times because this is their quality standards are, like you said, the SLP.
Usually in the EP, whatever.
Yeah. So they don't use a lot of tape and they use cheap cardboard, not a lot of graphics. But check out the Good Times tagline here at the bottom.
They make it a way of life, Bill. Look at that.
They do. They take collecting serious, guys. Serious stuff.
Sure, man. There's no doubt about that.
So
I will give you 2 examples whenever you're done of decent Good Time covers.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm not trying to cut you off.
I already got you up.
Okay. These I believe are collectible. Okay, so this is the preferred tape, the MCA release of They Live, right? Awesome cover, very iconic.
Yeah.
But this is the Good Times version, which I don't think it's as good, but I think it's collectible. And look at kind of this deal. So they flipped the image. So let me see how I do it here. I think, yeah, you can you can line them up, and if you want to display them, kind of weird, but yeah, it's kind of cool, huh?
Neat.
Yeah, like I said, obviously the MCA is the preferred version, but then so again, MCA has the preferred Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Pretty much this is kind of the trendy thing to say it's an underrated movie, but I do believe it is kind of underrated. If it was called anything else besides that, I think it would be considered a cult classic kind of thing. So you got that. Pretty cool. The kids in the costume. Those are the 3 costumes that Silver Shamrock put out. And then here's the alternative cover, which shows them close. And you kind of get a look at them with their trick-or-treat bags. The night no one comes home. Well, they both have the same tagline.
I like the shadowy.
I do too, but I'm saying this is not a bad cover. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad cover. It's actually, I think, worth keeping both copies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
There are some that there's no way I would keep, like that Elm Street one. I'm not keeping that extra copy. That's going straight to wherever. But I do believe that there's some collectability about some of the Good Times. Not all, but some. And of course, this one has that logo you don't like. I do prefer, though, and here's another one. I see they have multiple logos. Because you like the one that's got the rainbow, right?
Yeah, that's
cool.
I
like that one too. I don't think I have one of those nearby, but that's actually the cool one, I believe. But anyways, go ahead, buddy.
All right. I've been meaning to show you, because you were hard on the video disc thing for a while. So I have a couple. So I wanted to show you the ones that I've managed to actually find. Haven't been able to find many.
Now you've had a buy kind of brewing that we can't get into, but man, I hope. Is this it, Bill? Did you get it?
No. Oh, this is nothing special. Literally, this is 2 or 3 that I've had that I found.
Oh, so you're breaking out some of the personal collection here.
Yeah. But first, I do have a laser disc. I can show you that. Believe it or not, my buddy Joe gave this to me. No strings attached.
Joe.
For some reason. Yep.
Joe gave you that.
Yeah. A Bridge Too Far.
It's got to be scratched.
Which is a really good movie to have on Letterboxd, like a good old war epic. Would have been great to see in Letterboxd and full resolution that Laserdisc offered back in the day. Nice gatefold there.
Yeah, they should make a prequel called A Bridge Too Close.
Have you seen this movie?
If I did, it was probably with my grandfather when I was a boy.
It's an excellent movie.
I'm sure I've seen some of it at some point.
They could have finished the war if that operation would have worked. Yeah,
that's quite the little sleeve there, buddy.
Neat sleeve, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, hold on, let me get the
at
other
least it's
sleeve.
not a plain generic one.
Now the other one, I thought this had same deal.
Same thing.
But for you guys who like to see the silver.
Let's see it. That's awesome. Cool? Oh, look at that reflection in there. Look at that big mess you got going on there, buddy. Oh, look at my sticker back there. And I am going to get you something going out this week as soon as I get paid, because I cost 2 arms and half a leg to send to Canada. So
exciting.
Yeah. I'm going to send you some stuff, Bill.
That new
and you're going to send me that Black Christmas.
Yes, that's all happening.
Okay. And so you were messing with me when I asked you about that tape that you didn't know, A Fridge Too Far. I mean, I wish I had one of those. You were messing with me. You know what those giant tapes are called, U-matic, Bill?
No, I didn't, because I've never seen a U-matic in that massive size. That we never had machines that would take something that big. Now, I don't know if the perspective was weird on. Anyways, we're talking about stuff people don't know what we're talking about.
This
Unless
guy,
you-
8-bit guy on YouTube was showing these obscure data. I mean, obscure media. One of them was these giant cassettes.
Yeah.
Called U-matic cassettes, I guess they're just cassettes. They look like a giant VHS tape, and they were pretty much used just for TV production.
Which I saw that last week when he came out with that. I'm like, wonder where he got that idea to do that. But these are the U-matics that we would have. That's the size, right?
Yeah,
there.
that's a little small. That's
his
cool
was
too,
like
his was giant.
big.
It's like this big. It's really cool.
But we didn't have any machines that would even.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find one of those just for display purposes.
But you don't want the regular size U-matic.
I do want that too. Yeah,
you do want this?
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
I would display it. I'm a conservationist, Bill. If I said that right.
I don't know.
I don't know if I said that right, but
hold on. We were looking at my CEDs before you.
Yeah, let's look at them.
Okay. How about the Muppet movie?
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Great cover.
It is a really good cover.
See, I love them when they cut out the circle and then they got little bits coming out of the circle.
Out the sides, yeah.
Love that. You get to see all the.
Now, what do you
all-star
prefer,
cast.
the beginning, the front, or the back?
Whew. Yeah, that's a tough call. They're both pretty good.
I think I prefer the front, but they're both pretty good though.
Yeah. So Muppet movie, and I'm not the hugest fan of this movie, but the CD, the video disc was there, so I grabbed it. Popeye.
You know what? That was one of the ones I left behind, and I kind of regretted leaving that behind. It still might be out there, but when I grabbed that big CED lot, that was one of the ones that didn't make the cut, and I should have grabbed that.
Yeah, why not?
It's a good movie. I mean, well, from a kid's perspective, who was a fan of Popeye. I've never watched it as an adult, but
I think as a kid, I was disappointed because it wasn't quite like the Popeye I was expecting. You know what I mean?
Got Matt Bandy in the chat.
Yeah.
Over here, roasting the host.
Yeah, as usual. I always take the hits, I'm telling you. And then finally, what were we talking about earlier?
U-matic? What? Blu-ray? Oh, MASH.
This was the first movie to ever come out on video.
VHS? You know what? You keep talking, dude. I want to find it.
There's the pros from Dover right there. Elliot Gould, Donald Sutherland. Yeah, Rocket Sauce here. Sorry, Rocket. Ryan's here. Thanks for joining us. Sally Kellerman, she just passed away last month. It was a big loss right there.
Oh, that was the original Hot Lips?
Hot Lips, yep. So that's it.
Now, which Hot Lips do you prefer?
Oh, well, her or the TV show?
Yeah.
Jeez, well,
which one do you find more attractive? Which one
more attractive?
I think the movie chick, yeah.
Yeah, Sally Kellerman for sure. She had that husky voice too when she wanted to. She was in Rodney Dangerfield's Back to School. She was his love interest.
Yes, you're right. She was.
Yeah, she held it together for a long time. Latest, you could have seen her in Mark Maron's TV show. She played Mark Maron's mother on his AMC show. Not AMC, IFC. Remember that show? Did you watch that?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
It was good. It was good.
I'm getting some conflicting things here, Bill. It is saying some movie called The Young Teacher was released in 1976.
Well, I'm sorry for calling you out on your misinformation, but
maybe it was it could be though the first magnetic company released it. I know it's the first something, dude. I've
seen let Americans spew out information without a source because they get a little wacky when they do that.
Let's see. MA MASH Mag. Hey, but I'm willing to admit that I didn't say I knew. I just said this is what I've told from the internet, dude. What do you want me to tell you? The internet says it. I have to believe it. I ain't got time to fact check. I'm not a reporter.
All right. So I did find a couple tapes. Do you want me to keep going?
Yes. While I find this, so I can validate myself.
You know, I already have one co-host of a show that doesn't pay attention when I'm talking to him.
Oh, you don't like it though, huh? You don't like it when you're trying to show something and the guy's looking away?
No, I don't.
You don't like that? Oh, okay.
Because I get this stuff just for your approval.
Dude, you are so wrong about this Bill Paxton thing. Completely wrong. So you could argue yourself into a circle all you want. You're wrong.
So you're right.
When has a person been shoved against a wall and then just died? When has that happened? Never.
By a Terminator.
No, but he doesn't hit it that hard. Look, go. I showed the scene, Bill. I'm not going back over this. You're wrong. There's no proof that he died in that movie. There's no mention of him dying. The only guy who dies is Dolph Lundgren when he punches a hole through his chest. That's the only one that dies.
We'll have to start up a whole website like they did with the Stern Show. The people started up the Robin's Wrong website, and they would fact check Robin's crazy statements through the whole show. We'll do that with Chris Roberts every episode.
Well, I'm not wrong on that. Okay, he says he's motionless. They don't show him again. What do you mean he's motionless? They don't reach show down him laying on the ground. Plus, again, that doesn't necessarily imply death. I'd play dead too if I just saw my buddy get his heart ripped out of his chest. Come on, go ahead, Bill. What else?
Tagline trivia. This is a big movie.
I'm telling you, it's not right.
This is a big movie. Tagline trivia. The story that touched the world. Touch is the key word there. The story that touched the world.
Michael Jackson documentary?
Because Chris Roberts has this streak going of getting all of these obscure taglines named movies.
The story that touched the world.
I'm not helping him here.
I'm supposed to go on that? The story that touched the world?
Yep. Okay, how about I give you a date?
Go ahead, give me a date.
82. The story that touched the world.
By the way,
while you're thinking this is the movie, we had
and by the way, my phone's over here. See, watch me set it down so I don't get accused of cheating again.
In the small town I grew up in, we had this movie theater that was shut down for most of my growing up life. It was old, like 100-year-old theater. They actually opened the theater to play this movie. And the lineups went all the way down Main Street for people to get in to see this movie. So it was one of the rare occasions they opened to see this movie.
E.T.
What do you think, chat? What do you think he's doing there?
With what? Look, here, my hands are here.
He had his burner phone.
There's my phone over there. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I give you too much. Dude,
I knew it from the get-go. The story that touched the world. That's like a tagline on the damn box. I mean, anybody who owns it. Yeah.
So I grabbed this. Look at sealed action.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It is a very common sealed tape, though, but it is cool, though. I have a couple sealed ones, and I plan on keeping at least one of them.
So what? We should sit on that, wait for its value.
Why not? Why not? And that's the weird thing about that sealed market. It's not the rare things that shoot up super high. It's the common things that people want sealed.
Yeah, I did a quick look. Like even this right now, I think was over $10 for sealed.
Yeah, for sure. It's only because it's so common. That's why it's not a little higher. But like I sold a Crow for $200 and something. You know, like the Crow. You know what I mean?
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. I don't think you'll ever get this one. This movie, I had no idea, but it was Jack Nicholson, and I've never seen him before, so I thought it was worth picking up.
The Border.
I
just picked up a obscure Jack Nicholson movie, but I put it away, dude. Damn it. I should have kept that out because I knew you would have liked it. And when I was cleaning up, I'll show it next time.
It's got some Harvey Keitel in there, too.
Yeah. Good old Harv.
They made it halfway through this movie. Said that was enough.
Yeah, that was enough.
So I don't know what that means. But...
Or that was the sexy scene, and the kids kept it rewound there.
And us Canadians, we put an R on that puppy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's an R rating on that one. So yeah, I just found a couple obscure stuff. So, this isn't obscure, but I liked that it was the full-on box, you know.
Yeah, with all the flap. Now that's got a side flap, yeah.
Yeah, side flap.
Yeah, those are cool, man.
Action.
Real
And
cool.
the cover is
Side
neat.
flap.
I like the font on there.
I did find, and I won't show it yet, but I found a bottom flap. So we both got some flaps.
I bet you did. Again, this is a pretty long movie to stuff on one tape. There's a lot of tape in there. It's super heavy on the one side.
Yeah, I mean, at least it looks like they gave like the good treatment, though.
Hour and 161 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, on one tape. So, anyways, this is another great war movie. I said A Bridge Too Far. This is another great one. Sir David Lean directed. You know what other movie Sir David Lean directed, right?
Sir David Lee?
Yeah, Lean.
Lean. Oh, I was gonna say David Lee Roth. They knighted him. No, I don't.
Matt Bandy knows what big movie Sir David Lean directed.
Merlin,
a desert movie. World War
desert
One
movie. Oh, yeah.
World War One.
That's your big favorite movie you show all the time.
Lawrence Arabia.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Had another two, but I can't find them. I'll have to look for them.
So is that
your
to your right there, Bill? Is that your big tape player? That's your Yamatic player right there?
No, this is Betacam SP or SX.
Yeah, see, that's badass too, man.
Yep. Okay.
That is really cool.
I did find my other tapes here.
Go ahead, show it.
Now, we talked about before the collections, your Freddy collection, where all the spines make a picture. And I'm like, well, whatever. I like to have the standalone tapes, which for the Star Trek series seems to be more difficult to find because I'm having trouble finding them.
Well, which ones are you missing? Search of Spock? I like that one. I know it's not considered they go evens, right? Evens are the good ones. Odds are the not so good ones.
Yeah, but they're all good. Come on, but look at it. It's a full cover treatment on this box.
That's the movie poster right there, right?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Full poster. There's the back. This is different for My Value Village. They're now putting stupid price tags on every single.
Well, you need to get some Goo Gone and a hair dryer, and you can get that off just fine.
And
I got a good end label. That looks good. It's real good.
End label? What, this?
No. The other end.
What?
There's multiple ends.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, and then that'll be it for me. Then I can leave the show after this.
No. You talk away, dude.
Another movie never heard of. I just grabbed it because I didn't know what it was. Super rare, but did have David Bowie in it. Do you know what David Bowie movies there are? Can you pick which one this would be if I said it's a David Bowie war movie?
Oh, man, I don't know. War movie? David Bowie? I know that makes you happy that I'm struggling. I don't know. What year is it? Is it in the 70s?
I don't think there's any way you'd get this. There's no way you'd get this.
David Bowie war movie.
See?
I mean, I know he's in, what's he in Dune, right? Isn't David Bowie in Dune? Or he's in that one weird thing, too. It's like a Muppet movie. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's in some weird Muppet movie. Man, war movie, huh? No. Which war? A British war?
It's called Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. You recognize that?
I've never even heard of that. I've never even heard of that movie. That's got to be some sort of British production, right? I've never even heard of Tim Conti. Tom Conti, yeah.
It might be Canadian, actually, because this is from Alliance Atlantis.
You guys made movies?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder no one's heard of it. It's crazy.
Directed by Cannes Film Festival winner Nagasa Oshima.
Yeah, good job.
Okay.
Prison camp, savagery. Oh, man. You think there's any raping going on in there?
So, rare tape, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's probably uncommon. Doesn't necessarily mean it's worth anything. But...
Oh, what's going on here? So, So there you got your regular screen print on there, but on the spine.
Yeah, that's some OCD person who had to put that now. But did I have like a date on that? Oh, you better hope they didn't tape over it. Uh-oh.
Why is there a couple dates on there?
Uh-oh. You know what that tells me? That they recorded over it.
Well, the thing's gone.
Yeah, because they took the tape off. They put a little piece of tape over it, and they recorded something on those 2 dates, and then they took the tape off. Unless they had to know exactly when they watched the movie, so they documented it.
That could be it. Yeah, maybe this is like a library thing, right?
Maybe. It's possible. Only 2 people checked it out. It's possible.
I'll throw it on, see what's on there.
You better hope it ain't porn.
I was, if you guys didn't catch what was on there already, it was Sword of the Valiant.
I've never heard of that.
All these great stickers on there.
Got a little Canon sticker. That's nice too.
And yeah, so that's everything I picked up. Not a lot of finds out there for me last month. But...
Well, you don't put in the effort. That's part of the problem, Bill.
Wow. I even drove out to a little town, like 40 minutes away, to look for thrift stuff.
That's good.
So don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I drove to the mountains after already having a good day. I said, you know what? Let's take a trip to the mountains because there's a couple thrift stores up there in Oakhurst, California. And I drove up there, and I'm glad I did because I did find some fun stuff.
Yeah, I got to drive like at least an hour to get to a small town that doesn't have crazy rents, where these junk stores can maybe still exist. Because
it looks like you're in luck because you got the warning.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's some weird library thing. That's a good call on that. Yeah, it looks like they didn't record over it.
Yeah, it's Alliance. That's Canadian brand.
That's good.
So,
well, you dodged a bullet there. Imagine how devastated you would have been if you didn't have Sir Lawrence or whatever the hell that was called. Getting questions here, Bill. The answer is no, bud. I'm sorry to break it to you, but he doesn't.
I didn't get an email.
He doesn't reply to messages you sent, even though the little
That's
red
not true.
thing, it says seen. And then he goes to a concert. He's like, look, I'm going to see your stuff, but I will not reply to
you. You don't see if I see it.
Yeah, you do. You click on it, it'll say seen.
That's your iPhone's giving you false information.
No, sir. I hate to break it to you, but Twitter messages tells you when they actually read it.
Yeah.
And you read it like 8 hours before you replied back to me. My good
This guy gives me the big question marks lines of question marks. Like, you didn't answer me.
Yeah, you saw it, Bill. Okay. I saw it, you fucker.
Okay. SF98. Oh, I don't know where you sent that email. Maybe he sent it to the Midnight is Flashing email, which I rarely check.
Yeah, you better check it, Bill.
Because, I thought email, midnight
did he
email.
Send this to you. I don't have the password to that, Bill. Anyway, look, let's just move on.
Start to continue mail at gmail.com. Start to continue mail at gmail.com. Send it there. And I will figure out the Midnight is Flashing mail too at some point.
Yeah, he might. I doubt it.
Or my co-host.
I will actually. Look, now I'm dropping stuff. I hope you're happy. Okay, got it. All right, I'll just show you a couple more things from that. I am going to hold back the big find at that yards or at that estate sale, but these were just a couple of random things that just so happened to be at that one too. They did have a lot of children's VHS, not a lot that I cared about, but I never watched this show because it looks more like a girl show, but it looked kind of obscure. This let's fix this because my host ain't paying attention. Beverly Hills Teens. This was a big watching at your place, right?
I never heard of that.
By Deke. Remember Deke?
Deke.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, never heard of that one.
Yeah, I never. I don't know. I probably saw the commercial, but I don't know. One of those out of print Disney movies that probably make it to the channel someday, but. The Reluctant Dragon. You ever seen this, Bill?
Nope.
Yeah, I haven't
either. They're having fun, though. They're having fun with that.
Yeah, they're probably smoking. James Bond Jr., you ever watch that?
I
remember
I wanted to, but never could catch it.
I remember the commercials for it. This was a special $1.
Featuring Goldfinger.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see some of that on Midnight's Flashing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine they're gonna do anything. And look at the, I mean, they put in a lot of effort on this. They used the real MGM labels. Like, they made it seem like it was important. Like, you get a 50-cent charge if it's not rewound.
Well,
like, who's caring about 50 cents?
I'd pay that.
I'll save the wear and tear on my VCR. Came from Old Valley Video. So yeah, this was all from the Around the Corner. There's some other stuff, but it's not going to make the cut. There is one I should have shown. Well, hold on, Bill.
Oh, yeah. Let's all just take a break while Chris Roberts goes for a walk around the room. James Bond Jr. was an early before school, like on a weekday before school. We never had those.
All right. Okay. Here's another obscure Disney thing that I don't think has made it past anything, but I took it originally just for that case. But the River Pirates, you ever see that? Actually, it's a Vidmark release. I think it's Disney. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
That's a movie.
It is. Willie and his friends found the adventures of a lifetime while searching for the River Pirates. I imagine as a kid I would have liked that.
They don't even have life jackets on.
Well, they were going for it, man. And then the last one from that estate sale was, I think it was the last one. Yeah. The Man Who Saw Tomorrow. I think this is a Nostradamus deal. I think. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. The Brutal Assassination. Yeah, I think it's a Nostradamus. Yeah, it is. I remember seeing this as a kid on TV. You know.
Yeah,
really,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a cool little doc. So
it's a documentary?
Well, you know, sort of. It's like guys who yeah, it is. There's your host,
Orson Welles.
Yes, and there's the reenaction. Reenaction. Yeah, I don't know. This fool right here is supposed to be Nostradamus, right? And they start to show all his, what were they called, Bill? Do you remember what they call his little things?
Prophecies.
Well, that's one way to say it, but I think they had a more specific word because I remember they used that a lot in this.
Yeah, I can't remember, which is weird because I used to air a Canadian TV show which was awful, and the show was based on they were investigating Nostradamus's
I believe
prophecies.
They're called quatrains. So, anyways, I remember them. They'll go over his different quatrains. I think that's what they called it. And but on the front it does say Nostradamus predicts, and it shows like, I mean, it's so obscure too. Some of the shit that, you know, the way they kind of rope it in, the fifth president of the something. It's like, okay, whatever. And then Dune. This is the widescreen edition that was sitting there in a pile too. So I thought, why not?
That's pretty long to go on one tape too.
Yeah. It's got a lot of tape. It's just the whole window. So I picked that up. All right. So now we drove up the mountain. Prior to that, we went to my boy, my secret spot, but I don't want to show that yet because that has kind of like the grand finale. But it is the place where I got the Blockbuster, where I swapped out her alibi, and I took this. So I did get that there. I also did one other swap. I forgot what was in it, but it wasn't interesting, so I swapped it out with a caseless Shrek. But this was like a video store, but look at that. That's kind of cool. Like they had their own branded cases.
Yeah, that's like melted on there. So
it's like, you know, it's like right in there. So I kind of like that. The latest and greatest video. So I thought that'd be kind of a cool little collectible. And then here's another random thing they had there, but I ditched the beta because I figured maybe she wouldn't charge me for it. Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. I got this at the estate sale, but it had a beta tape in it, and I didn't care about the movie. But apparently the video store, when they were, because it's a VHS case, so they just kind of stuffed it in there. But they had the beta blowout sale. Now only $5. Then it's like no further discounts. They wanted you to know that was it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going any lower. $4.95. That's it. So I thought that was kind of a cool little case. Back to the store up in the mountains. I've never heard of this movie, but I don't know. This place, everything was 50 cents a piece. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Have you ever heard of The Return of Captain Invincible?
Nope.
The world needs. I should have read you the tagline for that. The world needs.
No, wouldn't have got that.
World needs now. Well, I'm assuming this says what under here, but what the world needs now is a shining hero.
What? Who's the dude?
Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin?
Yeah, and Christopher Reeve is in this. Christopher Lee, I mean. So he must be the bad guy. They don't show him, but look at this cheesy shit in the back there. Look at that. Talking to the Boy Scouts there. Got the American flag going on.
That's Alan Arkin. That'd be great. I want to watch that movie.
Yeah.
By the way, your 50 cents, I'm being charged $2 a tape now at the thrift stores. $2. It's not fair, man.
All right. Now, this one you should get. I'm going to read you one. I'm going to throw you a softball, Bill. This is a softball, okay? And I like this movie a lot. This is kind of one of those, in the 70s, they had all those like disaster movies. You had your airport stuff. You had the fires, the earthquakes. You had all the Towering Inferno. You had all of them. So this one was from 1972. It was the most successful escape film of all time. Can you get it so far? The most successful escape film of all time. They've shut it down. In 72, it's shut down. There ain't going to be nothing else from this point forward. You get it yet?
The Great Escape?
No. But that's not a bad guess. But that's okay. We'll give you a mulligan on that one. You should get it on this next line. If you don't get it on this, Bill. Okay, I mean, really, you have to. The classic sea adventure details the desperate effort of 10 survivors to escape from an ocean liner capsized.
The Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't get it on that one, you suck. But look, finally. I love this sticker on there. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? And then I don't know why it's Take Action. Is that the 3? So is that a Roman numeral 3? Like they've tried this label 2 other times. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. They did a remake. I believe it's with Kurt Russell in it, and that one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. This is the preferred one, though. I'd watch that one.
I loved it because all had the practical sets that were upside down.
Yeah, imagine how much it must have cost to make it.
And they're exploring through this giant ship, and Gene Hackman was great.
Okay, I'm gonna read you this one. I'm gonna have to leave off the first part because it would say the title of the movie. All right, you ready?
This is not. I do this to you. It doesn't go the other way.
Right, but it does today. I can't give you the exact date because it's covered by a sticker, but I think it was like 85 or 86. I think. All right, so that it's around that mid 80s. Okay, all right. So blank is recruited for a highly secret, dangerous mission in the jungles of Vietnam to locate missing American POWs.
Is it Rambo? Is it Chuck Norris missing in action? I think it's Rambo.
Are you just going to name every one?
Well, they're both the same. Yeah, it's Rambo, though, right?
All right, yeah, it's Rambo.
Look at that.
And then look at that sticker. You got to ask... You got to ask for details if you want it for a reduced price.
Ask for details, yeah.
Yeah. But it has the reduced price right there. But if you want it even more reduced, I guess, maybe you can ask. You want to know what just take a guess of what the original price was. Just take a guess. I mean,
29.
29, right? 29 seems fair for early 80s, right? That seems fair. For 1986, okay?
Yeah.
Seems fair.
That might still be the $100 era.
Yeah. $79, Bill. American.
Yep.
American dollars. $79 this tape would have cost you. Look at it. I already have it, but I thought this would be cool. I like it. And then what kind of movie would you call this? What would you call this, Bill? Like if you had to describe what type of movie this is.
Action war movie.
Action, right? Bloody action. Maybe not suitable for children, right?
I don't know. I watched it as a kid.
There's some, yeah, but come on.
It's not bloody like his latest Rambos were bloody, right? Heads exploding.
I don't know, man. I remember arrows going through heads and necks, and
was there?
I don't know. Yeah, he cut somebody with his Rambo knife. Yeah, that's just an adventure movie, Bill. Just good old fashioned adventure. It's an adventure, man.
Yeah,
adventure in the jungle of Vietnam.
So that's Rambo 2?
Yes. The first one's actually like a legit movie. This one's more of we're just leaning in on the action.
I guess he's got another Rambo in the pipe too, eh?
He's got something in the pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one I thought of you, and if you want it, I will probably send it to you. And if you don't, that's fine. I'll keep it. But this is the very first voyage of the Starship Enterprise. What is it?
The very first voyage.
It's the very first voyage. What is it? You're a big Trekkie. Okay, Star Trek. Is that the first voyage, Bill?
Of the feature films?
No. What did I say? It's the very first voyage of the Starship Enterprise. You are a Trekkie nerd. You don't know this?
I'm a Trekker.
A Trekkie nerd. You're some sort of Trek guy. All right. You're a tracker. What is it, Bill? Man, dude, they're going to take away your uniform.
Why are you trekking me? I said motion picture.
That's not the first voyage.
Well, the show was the first voyage.
Okay, so what was the very first voyage?
Oh, the first episode?
Uh-huh.
The menagerie.
Oh, dude. That's it. You have no credibility.
Come on. What are we talking?
The Cage.
Oh, of course.
Look at that. What do you think about that for cover art? It's got to titillate you somewhat, huh?
That is good.
Yeah. Get the back. If you want this can go in the bill box. If not, I'll keep it. It's up to you.
Yeah, why not?
Well, if you're going to hype it, I'll send it to some other Trekkie nerd. I don't give a shit. All right. And I'll just blast through a couple of these. Ain't worth much. Found a Scrooge. Probably won't watch it to Christmas, but this one has Obi-Wan Kenobi in it. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite Scrooged version?
Nah.
I thought you would have said the Bill Murray thing. I know who would have said the Bill Murray thing.
Yeah, but I don't, I don't go crazy over them. Yeah.
All right. Say anything. I don't know. It's again, these were just kind of cheap. I guess. I really didn't have to, but I thought, why not? This is a really cool tape. I'm not really a big fan of the movie. I mean, it's okay. It's different, but the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And what do you think this one sold for, Bill? Originally.
Well, what year are we talking again? Is there a year on the price tag?
No, but I mean, the movie came out in 1990.
So it should be reasonable by then. That should be 29.
You think?
Yeah.
No. 89.98.
Whoa. Yowza.
If somebody paid $5. Can you imagine being this guy and then you go in the store and it's that price? But you paid that price? But look at this tape, dude. Tell me that's not badass.
Holy.
Red reels. Yeah, that's cool as shit, huh? I think I have 2 of these. I might do a spool swap on one of them. That's cool, huh?
Yeah. It should have been $69.69.
Yeah, this was sold from the warehouse. So they had prices at the warehouse. Here's another. Now, this I got from my secret spot. I think no. Actually,
who's gonna know if you say what your secret spot is?
If you want me to advertise this on Instagram, I have a lot of locals who follow me. I'm not giving up my secret spot. It's going to the grave. But this person originally, here's 3 things they bought: beta tapes, $9.97, push pins, 68 cents, thumbtacks. I guess push pins wasn't enough. They also needed thumbtacks, 66 cents, and a packet of magnets, 97 cents for a subtotal of $12.28, 74 cents tax, $13.02. They paid with a 20. They got $6.86. They bought this on 6/9/91. Felt the need to tape the receipt to the back of and never used it either. And it was $9.97 right there. You can see the tag. Still sealed. Handgun safety, a basic guide, Bill. Do you need a little bit of handgun safety learning?
No, we don't. We don't use handguns in Canada. We don't like those.
Well, that's why you get bullied, Bill.
Okay.
All right, and I got now this is cool because I didn't know that Vestron put this out. This would be, I guess, this would be a first print of Hoosiers. But look at that cover; it's pretty cool. Like the classic poster.
Yeah, I got that one.
And a Vestron video.
Yeah,
it's got the cool little.
You told me to throw mine out, but it's okay.
That's when you didn't want to collect.
That's okay.
You did. Hey, the archives are there. Here's one. Let's see if you can get this one, Bill. I'm going to read everything on it, so I won't leave nothing out. And I don't blame you if you don't get this one, because I would never get it. A Southern sheriff, Lee Marvin, that's who played him, and a local landowner, Richard Burton, get involved in a hotbed and hotbeds. Okay, to let you know, they also boning here of action in a racially explosive town. It's all out war as Marvin and Burton, like a double-barreled shotgun, take on the Klan. A superb co-starring cast with O.J. Simpson, Linda Evans, Lola Fiona or Falana. I don't know. Directed by noted Terrence Young. Never heard of him. Oh, he did Dr. No, Cold Sweat, and Thunderball, etc. And here's the tagline on the front. Welcome to Atauch County, population 10,000, cross burnings, rape, arson, murder. It's a great place to live if they let you. Now, you got this? What's the movie, Bill?
I would only guess maybe it's one of those In the Heat of the Night sequels, but
it kind of sounds like it. It definitely feels In the Heat of the Night-ish.
Because then you get Richard Burton to play the older sheriff kind of thing.
Yeah, and this was sold for $6.88 in 1993, January 28th. I mean, they were very specific on this tag here. Came from Ace Video, which I've never heard of that distributor, but it looks pretty legit. The Burning Cross, Bill. How's that for a cover?
Wow, that.
What do you think if I crop that and just put that on social media right now? How would that play?
Put that on a shirt.
I mean, yeah, put that on a shirt, Bill. Cross burnings, rape, arson, murder. It's a great place to live if they let you. So yeah, it's good stuff, man.
That sounds like a pretty good movie.
Easy Cook for $19.95. You call that number. Only $6 shipping. Not bad.
I was
you can actually cook a meal there, buddy. Okay, now getting into some better stuff. These are my my favorite pickups. I had this one already, so this will go into like a trade pile or something. It's not really that big of a deal, but When a Stranger Calls, this was kind of a every babysitter's nightmare come real. I should have did you the tagline on that one.
Never really got that.
Yeah, When a Stranger Called. You ever see this movie, Bill?
No.
Yeah, at the end, you want me to spoil it?
Sure.
Okay. At the end, like, this guy's like tormenting her by the phone. So like she calls back to like 911 or whatever the version was. So they trace the call and they're like, it's coming from inside the house. Like they had two phone lines. So the guy was in the house the whole time and shit. So something like that. I think that's the way it ended. It's been a long time. Here's an obscure movie that I never heard of, but it has RoboCop in it. And it was considered one of the year's best 10 films by U.S. Magazine, the New York Newsday, and the Boston Globe. It's from David Cronenberg. Director of the FBI and Dead Ringers.
Videodrome.
Yeah, Videodrome. I like Videodrome. That's a cool one. So I thought this would kind of be cool because I like that guy. But have you ever heard of Naked Lunch?
Naked Lunch, for sure,
Yeah.
man.
You've heard of
Based
this
on
one?
the William S. Burroughs book. It's full of mugwump jism. That's a great movie.
Jism?
Mugwump jism.
Is that this? Is that a mugwump?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I've never seen it before. So
Really? That is
I've
a
never
wild
seen it.
movie. It's wild. It
Nope.
is so Cronenberg. It's yeah, definitely check that out. Read the book.
I don't read.
Famous beat poet.
Here's a comedy. Let's see if you can get this one. Here's the tagline. No, I don't know if it's a tagline, but here. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's the tagline from the creators of Airplane, a wacky and irrelevant comedy. You get it so far?
Yeah, the Zucker brothers.
Uh-huh.
They Hot Shots, maybe?
No. I mean, you're in the ballpark, I guess. I don't think this is one of their bigger movies, but I've heard of it before. I've never seen it. But let me see. Featuring a series of sketches, satirizing movies, TV programs, commercials, and other aspects of contemporary society.
No idea.
Have you ever seen Kentucky Fried Movie?
No, I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but no, I've never.
I've never seen it either. But this is a media. It's still got all the flaps, so it's kind of cool.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah, I think so. Never seen it before, but I thought I'd give it a try. Again, these were all 50 cents.
I didn't realize that movie was just a bunch of sketches put together.
I didn't either. I didn't know anything about it. Okay, you should be able to get this one, Bill. Let me see. Vince Lombardi High School has quite a reputation. It's the wildest, most rockin' high school around. That is until a thug of a principal, Miss Toger, comes along and tries to make the school a tolerable state. With the help of the Ramones, the students of Vince Lombardi battle Miss Toger's Iron Fist rule. Blah 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 blah. Come on, you should have gotten awesome. The Ramones. You've never.
I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like my kind of movie, though, for sure.
You don't know the only movie that I know of that features the Ramones? They even have a song called this. The song is it's a popular song of theirs.
Oh, you got
that has the word high school in it, Bill.
Do you see me having a Ramones shirt on?
You're not a Ramones
No, I don't
guy?
have a Ramones shirt on. I don't own a single
Rock
Ramones.
and Roll High School? This is a Croman classic.
Corman.
Yeah, whatever. That's how much I know the dude Corman. Look at that.
Roger Corman's all about boobies. Yeah. No, I had no idea about that movie. I've not seen that movie.
Look at that guy. He's selling. What do you think he's selling there, Bill?
That looks like Clint Howard. Am I right?
Yeah, it might be.
Got Alice Cooper in there too?
I think he is. Yeah.
Jeez.
Alice Cooper, Devo. Fleetwood Mac is in this.
Everyone got it except for me.
Look at that. It's got Fleetwood Mac, Alice Cooper, Devo, and more.
Does that say limited edition? Wow. Put that in my box.
It's limited to how many ever they sold. Look at this great
I'll
label.
watch that.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's not rock and roll.
No, it's not very rock and roll. Yeah, and this Roger Corman, I guess is that him? I think so. I don't know. Is that Roger Corman?
Yeah, you know Roger Corman.
Yeah.
He's an exploitation director.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
cheap stuff.
All right,
I'll say, yeah, I'd love to watch that, actually. I've never seen it. Sorry, guys. I know the chat is like rolling their eyes at me, but
I mean, come on, dude. Rock and Roll High School. You've never seen it? Never heard of it? Never heard the song?
I mean, maybe if you sing it, I'll know it.
I won't do that. But I mean, it does say rock and roll high school about 1 million times in the damn song.
Yeah, I guess I always skip the Ramones. Sorry.
What does he say? I just want to have some kicks. I just want to get some chicks. Rock and roll high school. There you go.
How is that not ringing a bell for me, the way that's presented?
Okay, so this one, I've never heard of this. This is one of those John Cusack movies. Have you ever heard of Better Off Dead?
Oh, that it is ringing a bell. I think that one's okay.
This is like a $40 tape.
Wow.
Yeah, so I might sell it. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it first, but it looks like that. Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. I mean, whatever. It kind of seems like it has that vibe. He's 16 years old. So I don't know. Never heard of it before, but
so he wants to kill himself and his friends change his mind, I take it.
I guess because it looks like
way.
he's committing suicide, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, he has all these Q-tips in there too. So I mean,
who's director? Does it say?
Production Savage, a Savage Steve Howard film. It's a Savage Steve Howard film. It's Savage.
A Savage Steve Holland film.
Holland, yeah. Okay, you're a better reader than me because I'm just glancing at this shit. Steve Holland.
Wow.
Yeah, Better Off Dead. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of it before. Now this was the best tape of the day. I'm getting down towards the nitty gritty here, Bill.
No, you're not, because you showed on your Instagram like piles and piles of gold from yesterday.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff, those tapes are just kind of like common doubles that I bought just to sell later on. So I didn't bring all those. I mean, there was tons of I could tell you what they were. Commando. I got a couple of those tapes.
I saw like an Army of Darkness had an alternate cover I hadn't seen.
Yeah, that's in the other room. I segregated some of the stuff out. I'm terrible. What? That was rude. I got a text from Curtis. He just says I'm terrible.
You're terrible.
Wow. I don't know what in regards to. He must have
because you're holding off the good stuff.
Bash something. I don't know. He wasn't happy with it though. Let's see. I don't see anything that was missing that was any good. That Army of Darkness was pretty cool, but I mean, I have it sitting right here. I could pretend that I'm pulling it out.
SF has a good point here that maybe you should get me a shipping container of stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of a tiny box. If you're going to send stuff, might as well.
I should send a shipping container.
Like a locker or something like that.
This is coming from old deep pocket short arms guy. Bill, the guy who when we go to get, if me and you went to a restaurant and the check came, you'd reach for your wallet, but you'd go like this. You'd go this way. I can't quite grab it. I can't pay. You're that guy. Wouldn't.
No, I'd be in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd pick up. So Stepmother, this was a double, so that was in the lot. There was a Jaws 2, what was in the lot. Phantom Menace back there. So there were some other tapes, but I didn't want to show everything because some of it's just not worth showing. There was an extra Omen, but it's not the good cover. It's like the Fox Classics. And I got a bunch of Indiana Jones, the Chronicles, like the Young Chronicles of Indiana Jones. Because I saw that a lot went for like $30, so like a 5-tape lot. So I figured, well, I'll do that. But this is the best tape right here, Bill. You ready for it? You need to prepare. Yeah, prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
You ready? So this tape goes $70 opened, right? And this is sealed. This was right on their bookshelf. This is the estate sale that had all the tapes outside. So when he said he had more, I was thinking, they're all going to be religious. There was a couple good tapes, but so they were Christian, but they definitely had an anti-Nazi thing going on. So I couldn't tell maybe if the wife was Jewish and the husband was Christian. I don't know what was going on, but so there was a bunch of things going on. There was like anti-Nazi books, and then there was a lot of Bibles. But this was on their shelf. This is a metal ass cover too, man. Devil Worship, the Rise of Satanism. Look at that, dude.
Wow.
Does that not look badass or what?
Yeah. Who's publisher? Who makes that? Sealed too. Oh my god. Wow.
It's I don't know, JF, whatever. Oh, you're not even looking, Bill. See, you want me to show you, Bill, and then you turn around trying to grab stuff.
You were reading it.
Jeremiah? I don't know. Jeremiah?
God, so
I can't read, Bill.
they made
Look.
it would have been such a limited production of that, and somehow the collectors catch on to it and they desire it.
Yeah.
Like that should have just been swept under the
This shouldn't even matter,
rug.
right?
Yeah,
But this looks so cool, and I bet you this is a fun watch. I want to keep it. I'm tempted just to try to sell it for a lot and then buy an open one, because the open ones are like $70. But if I sold this for like $200 and then I just bought one of the open ones just so I can have it, kind of like a trade and getting the extra cash, I don't know, but that just looks cool. I got to keep it.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily want to open it. You know what I mean? But I want to watch it. So I don't know. Maybe it's on YouTube. Maybe I could just watch the video on YouTube.
Yeah, and you probably really don't need to watch it.
I want to watch it though. It has to be fun. It has to be a fun watch, Bill. You don't want to watch this? If you had this, you wouldn't watch it?
I mean, it's not. If you need to, I guess.
I don't know, man. This looks cool. I want to get that tattooed on my neck. Look at that. Wouldn't that make a bitchin' neck tattoo?
Yeah, the parents that are your clients would really appreciate.
I know. Can you imagine that showing up at like go to greet them with a big double neck tattoo? Oh, look at here. We got a football game coming up. This is when NFL was on TNT. This is the first year of that. That's kind of cool. They used to do Thursday night games, but they only did like 6 of them a year. Oh, the Turlock Walmart. Oh, that's not too far from here. I didn't even know they had a Walmart that close. This is before we got a Walmart, Bill. This was in Turlock. Yeah. Anyway, all right. You ready for the big one?
Oh, already?
I guess. I mean, how long have we been recording? Hour and a half?
Yeah, no, I still got to quiz you on stuff here.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? You want me to show you this? You want to quiz?
No, hold off for a second.
All right, because this is cool, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I can't wait to
happy
see it.
with this. This is awesome.
I got
1996. Okay, there we go.
Stuff to quiz you though.
Okay, well, I mean, you can do your best. I'm sure you'll find something I won't get, but man, that ET really burned your ass.
What do you mean?
When I said ET,
oh, that you got it.
Look on your face, man. You were just like,
yeah. It was too easy.
I had it at the beginning when you just kept. I was trying to get you before you stopped. I was trying to build it up a little bit, and then you're like, "Oh, there was long lines around the block." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I know. 1982 was the movie that touched the world. What else touched the world in '82?"
Yeah, and I told you the big story, my childhood story.
All you said is they opened up a theater to show it.
Okay. From 1980.
80, huh?
Tagline, official tagline. Just what we all need, a really good hit.
Just what we all need, a really good hit, 1980?
Yep.
So 80, huh? It's got to be a comedy, I'm guessing.
It is comedy. Just what we need.
Just what we need.
Really good hit.
A really good hit. Are you trying to emphasize the H, the hit? Are you trying to tell me this is a baseball movie?
I should stop trying to help you out.
Is that what you're doing? Because it's a hit? Is it so? Is it a baseball movie? I don't know. Was there a baseball movie in 1980? I'm trying to think.
No, it's not baseball.
It's not baseball. But another thing that hits things, huh? So, is it a sports movie? Can you tell me that? Am I on the right path here?
See, you asking for hints like that, this means your streak ends.
It ends. A hit. Because I mean, it's like in 1980, I can't think of what the big hit 80. What was good in 1980?
I don't know, but they needed a hit.
They needed a hit. And you keep saying a hit. Why do you keep emphasizing the hit? You're trying to throw me off to try to make, but that's not much of a tagline.
The streak ends. The streak ends.
Nah, hold on, not yet. So it's not a baseball movie, so it wouldn't be something like Bad News Bears or a hit. Trying to think, football movie, but you're saying no. I was thinking Caddyshack, but that's definitely what, 78 or something. They hit golf balls.
It's they describe it as a unique style of humor.
Okay, well, I knew it was a comedy because that would be the only thing they'd be pushing. And what is that? Oh, that's not 1980. I don't know. Fucking Porkies? I don't know. But that's a bullshit tagline.
No, it's very on point. Bandy was like this close.
Up in Smoke. No. Oh, wait. That's not a Cheech and Chong movie. You're saying it's next movie, but that's
Next
not a
movie.
hit, dude. That's such bullshit.
Those
but
boys
I get
need a hit.
A hit, yeah.
Come on.
Thing. Yeah,
Come on.
That's right. You're right.
Streak
I
ends.
should have went that direction. Oh well.
Streak ends.
Yeah. Cheech and Chong, the next movie. God, that was a shitty one. I'm trying to think. Is that the one that had strawberry in it? No, that was Up in Smoke. No, that was remember? He's like,
yeah.
He's like, don't look at his face or don't look at the birthmark on his face. And the first thing he does is look right at the birthmark.
Yeah, that was from their album too.
Yeah.
Tom Skerritt played Strawberry, didn't he?
Strawberry, yeah.
From 1986.
Okay.
The Siege, The Ordeal, The Rescue.
The Siege, The Ordeal, The Rescue. The Siege. Wow. It sounds like Under Siege, but is that 86? Sounds like one of those boat movies. Is that the one that's got Gene Hackman in it?
A boat movie? No, you did that one.
No.
Poseidon Adventure.
No. There was what was the one that had Denzel in it? That wasn't 86 though, right? It had what was it? Hunt for Red October. That was what, 88? Was that 86? Am I in the ballpark? It seems like you're moving your head back and forth.
No, your streak is totally.
Yeah, but this isn't even a hit, man.
This is tagline trivia, by the way, for folks just tuning in, where we give a tagline and movie expert, VHS star Chris Roberts, comes up with the title.
Well,
The Siege, The Ordeal,
The Ordeal, The Rescue, The Siege, The Ordeal, The Rescue. The Rescue seems like that's probably the best one out of the three, but I don't know. Siege, Rescue, who's in it? Give me something.
I can't. It gives it away.
Dude, I gave you O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, you gave me O.J. Simpson.
I gave you RoboCop on the Naked Lunch.
1986. Rated R, by the way.
Well, no shit.
Rated R.
There's a Rescue and a Siege. I don't know, man. A Siege and a Rescue. 86. That's not a good year for movies.
All right. I'll give you the second billing star. This is a giveaway, so his streak doesn't count. It's over because he's going to get it here. Lee Marvin. Second billing.
Lee Marvin. Is this a comedy?
No.
Lee Marvin.
What comedy had Lee Marvin starring?
I don't know. I figured he was in one of those spoof movies. Lee Marvin wasn't in it doesn't matter. It wasn't Lee Marvin. Fuck, I don't know. Go ahead. What's the movie, Bill? You go ahead and break it out.
Top billing is Chuck Norris.
Oh shit! See, this isn't a hit. Again, you're bringing out. This is bullshit.
This is a big movie.
What are you saying? Missing in Action? What are you saying? This isn't a big hit.
This is how he defends his when he can't get it.
That's not a hit. You said we were going hits. You're breaking out obscure shit now. Delta Force. Yeah, it was a semi hit.
That's a big hit. You kidding me?
Chuck Norris and
Lee Marvin.
Big hit. It was a big action movie. Rambo's a hit.
The Siege, The Ordeal. Terrorists hijack a plane, right? And they got to call in the Delta Force.
Yeah, I guess I probably should have got that one.
Yeah, remember that bike he's driving with the machine?
No, I did. I love that movie. I remember watching that through a neighbor's window.
Oh God.
No, it was a group of kids. The dad was watching it, and we were outside playing around. and there was some violent scene on it, and we all sat around and was watching it, and then he realized we were watching it and said, "Get the hell away from my window." So we didn't get to finish it.
What a nut. Okay.
Yeah.
This is another rated R movie.
Another rated R. So you're
From
going through your box of crap is what you're doing right
From
now.
84, this is tagged as the top 10 biggest box office hits in history.
In history.
Up to his neck in international network of smugglers and drug peddlers. Top 10 movie in history.
In history? Drug smugglers and peddlers? Like, I mean, initially I was going to go like a Charles Bronson movie until you said top 10. How the hell is that top 10 with drug smugglers and drug and pushers?
It's a fast-paced adventure that proves the difference between really good comedy and a great comedy.
Oh, shit. A drug smuggling comedy?
He's off his game. This
Corsican Brothers? No.
Corsican Brothers.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
That's what I should have done. All Cheech and Chong movies.
All Cheech and Chong movies. 84 drug movie. God, I probably should know this one. I'm going to be mad when you show this one. 84 drug movie. I don't know, Bill. Go ahead. Comedy.
That's it.
A comedy, I guess. I mean, you're saying it's a top 10 of all time in 1984. I should know this, but
yeah, I mean, it was directed by Martin Brest. Martin Brest.
I don't know. The only thing I was watching was Real Breasts in 1984. That's all I wanted to see. I was looking for Porky's.
Wow, I can't believe Bruckheimer was around back then when this was happening.
No, Scarface is in 84. Scarface
comedy.
Is like 83.
This is comedy.
It's not Scarface. Wow. Oh, what? Oh, okay, maybe. Hold on. Was it drug heist? It's not 48 Hours. That's not a drug heist, though.
Bandy again.
Yeah, so close. Okay, hold on. Drug. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. I know what it is now. Drug heist comedy, 1984, right? What are we talking? Are we talking Beverly Hills Cop there?
Finally.
Yes. See, you threw me off with the 84, but I can't believe that was that early, but that makes sense. And it is a drug heist because they have the cocaine and the coffee and everything.
Yeah. Bruckheimer, though. Bruckheimer production. Like, he's a bigwig even back then.
Yeah, no. I should have got it on the Bruckheimer, too, because I do know that. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
Okay, I got one more for you.
I will tell you, though, honestly, Bill, I should have got that earlier. I knew I was missing something. I can't believe it. 84. I was just thinking that wasn't 84, but that is 84. I used to love him so much, man.
Golden Child.
all the Eddie Murphy stuff. 48 Hours, Trading Places.
Finally.
We even did like a cameo in that Aykroyd movie. Which was it? I don't know. There's a tank in it or something. What is that movie? You know what I'm talking about?
No. Tank?
Yeah, something to do with it. He pops up at the end. He's very small role. It doesn't matter.
From 1988.
Okay.
Journey to the far corners of your imagination where dreams and reality live side by side.
Oh, Total Recall?
Nope.
No?
Oh, My name is Serge. Is that what you were talking? My name is Serge? I don't know.
I don't know. Who is his name? Serge? SF? Is that your name, Serge? Wait a minute. Okay, 1988, where dreams and your reality live side by side.
Corners of your imagination. You need your imagination. Where dreams and reality live side by side.
Well, I already made a guess, so
it's enchanting, action-packed adventure that will captivate all for years to come.
Never-ending story?
Bandy knows this one. Come on, Bandy.
I don't know. 88, captivate. I mean, I should know this one too. I feel good pulling out Beverly Hills Cop. Go ahead, man. I feel redeemed.
Redeemed?
Yes.
I basically gave you that last movie.
How'd you give it to me? Yeah, cocaine. You didn't say the drug. You said it's a drug comedy. When I did this was giving it to you, Bill. Recruited in the jungles of Vietnam to get POWs. That was giving it to you.
Hey.
10 survivors of a cruise liner that's capsized, ocean liner. That was giving it to you. Get out of here giving it to me.
Okay. Finally.
All right, this is the final thing.
The quest is plagued by danger as the powers of darkness scheme to destroy the child.
Oh, shit. You read my fucking movie? That's not the Golden Child. It can't be it. That's 86, right?
No, it's not. That would have been great.
I was going to say, man, that'd be fucked up. That'd be cold-blooded, man. That'd be cold-blooded. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not in it today. I haven't eaten yet. What is it? Oh, Willow. You know, when you said Bandy should know it, I should have jumped right on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And he did actually say it a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, Willow. I haven't watched that movie since 1988.
Really?
Yeah, I own it, but I you know, it was fine. I remember liking it, but it wasn't one that really resonated with me.
It's on your Disney service.
I know.
So it's worth the watch again. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
It wasn't a bad movie. It's good. I mean, it had Wicket in it and somebody else. Who's that main guy in there? He's been in things.
Is that Val Kilmer?
Is it? Yeah, it's Val Kilmer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird though, huh? He went from Iceman to that. That's a weird transition. Then after that he did Batman, right?
Oh, you know,
I don't know if that was the next movie, but that definitely came on after Willow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hell of a run, man.
There's he put out a documentary last year.
What's his best movie? There's only one right answer. What's his best movie? It's only one right answer. If you get this wrong, you lose all credibility.
The Island of Dr. Moreau.
No credibility, Bill. None.
This movie.
No.
It's got to be this movie.
No, that's not his best movie. It's not even his movie. The other movie's not necessarily his movie either, but it's definitely his best movie.
Okay.
No, dude. Doc Holliday. Come on, buddy.
Oh,
that's the best movie. Tombstone. That's the best movie.
Yeah, you guys go on about that, but
that's his best performance. He should have shut it down right there and never done another thing after that.
Yeah. Like I said, in this documentary he did last year, he does talk about that role quite a bit. He goes to a convention they did at a drive-in where they show Tombstone every year.
Well,
if that documentary,
I would like it. I do plan on watching it. He should keep talking about it because it is his best performance. I mean, it's really good.
Well, you know, and unfortunately, that's where he's getting a lot of income now because he can't do much work.
No,
he lost his voice, eh?
No, and he looks like shit too. That sucks.
Well, he's been through, you know, a lot of medical.
I know, but I mean, he got real fat there for a while too. Yeah. Jesus. You know what he was good in though? Another movie where he was like a drug addict. Was that The Salton Sea or I don't know, I forgot. He was in another drug movie where he was a strung out tweaker. I thought that was pretty good too. I think it was The Salton Sea. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It could have been something else, but I think that's it. Anyways, yeah, you know, another tape I forgot to show. I don't even really remember liking this movie. I think the premise was funnier than the movie, but maybe I have to watch it again. Were you a big fan of Twins?
Sure. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The one blonde in that movie. Oof.
Well, there's two, but yeah.
Yeah, but Arnold's blonde.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Devastating.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a cool little earlier print. I don't know if they made many of them, but there's probably another one, but it's got the old MCA, it's not the oldest one, but earlier MCA logo, which I like.
That's what we should be looking for, that cover with the
I'm assuming they probably have a greatest hits one because they typically did that, I think. But yeah, no, I like this. I didn't have it, so I was happy to pick it up. This was at the plate. No, this was 50 cents too. This was a different store though. This is I don't mind putting this out. This was Neighborhood Thrift. That was the place that I got my largest ever pickup of all gold. 70. I bought 71 tapes that day. I think it receipts right up here too. I kept the receipt because it was just like, I'll never do that again. And it was all rare horror tapes.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was just, they actually owe me money because it really sparked my interest in collecting them again. I still had a decent collection of movies before that, but that one put me over the top, man. I thought, holy shit, I either have to sell it all or I'm all in.
Okay. Enough of Chris Roberts getting off track. You waited long enough. We need to see the big item that he picked up.
Yeah, and
it'll be part of the locker coming to Canada, I guess.
Yeah, this would cost me about $800 to send it to you because how heavy it is. But
this is giant.
Yeah, this thing.
Hit the like button.
This is even heavy to pick up here, man. But look at this beauty. Look at
that. That thing. Yeah, this
has got to be 30 pounds.
It's so cool because it's like massive, yet it is also compact.
And then here, watch this. Whoop. Sometimes it's 6, but it's been working pretty good the last few times. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And that's with no power source. That's cool, huh?
Yeah, give us a look at the jack box in the back.
Look at that. You know, you even still have the screw on shit. I mean, they were doing it all, man. I don't know. Look at that cable adapt. I don't know what's all going on here, but
yeah, so you could plug off other components from that AC out right there.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to use another.
I hope you know how heavy this is. I might be making it look light, but
I'm a tech guy, so I love seeing all this. Yeah. You got okay, so you showed this on the social media, and Mr. Q Dog was very adept in noticing how half of this unit is to be used as a portable recorder for your camera.
Right. I could show you. Let me turn this down. I can't keep holding that. This thing's just too heavy.
I can't keep holding it.
I can't. It's the damn thing's gigantic. So you can slide this out, and then you have, some other little ports or whatever. And yeah, you could take this with you to record. I guess you would plug the camera in there, right?
Right.
And yeah. So then
I totally remember people having that. They'd have their camera and then
you would have a little bag.
Yeah.
And it would slide into the bag. And you're recording with this.
Do that? Yeah.
Do that. Camera.
Do that some more? No, keep going.
Fuck you. But yeah.
Woo, that's going on a, what do they call that? A GIF? Yeah, that's happening.
I'll get you, man. But yeah. And it's other cool shit. It's like, okay, so down here, oh man, this thing, I'm telling you, dude, this thing's heavy. You got your little tracking. It's like a little. Here, let's go the wrong way. So it's like a wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, some other things. Hey, did I bash Curtis earlier in the show or something? I'm trying to think. I feel like I did.
But what's the brand on that thing?
This is RCA.
That's RCA.
Yeah, it's a Select Division. Let me see. What did he say? What happened when? Oh. We're doing the show right now, and I thought I insulted you somehow.
Boy, this never happens on the Retro Nonsense podcast.
No, it don't. Well, we don't go live either, so it might.
Wood grain's beautiful.
I mean, look at that, man. It is an RCA. You can see that right there. The top, it's got the Select Division. Again, man, this is a fucking workout. If you want, if you didn't want to go to the gym, you can just
Select Division, which don't forget is, what they were naming their video discs, Select Division. Yep. So it's amazing that RCA was still pumping that kind of money into research and development to make something that secure, that robust as a VHS player when they completely lost their shirt with the video disc player.
Yeah, and what's that shit? The AS, is it ASMR or is it ASR? You know what I'm talking about? That where people listen to the noises.
Yeah.
Is it ASMR? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this has all the ASMR thing. You remember how I was talking about my idea about what we're going to do for the intro? So then you would have like, and then, all these little noises. I don't know if it was close enough to the mic here, but here, listen.
Okay. Yeah.
Here.
Hold that thing up again.
Here, quiet. Here, let's turn this power off on the AC over there. All right, you ready? So you got, and then when you put it back in, okay, all the noise, and then you got this. No, I can't do that with the. Oh shit! I'll get it closer. You got all these noises, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think, Bill?
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he hasn't eaten yet today, folks. So cut him some slack.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be good. Wait till we get this intro down. Hey, if any of you out there are a graphics guy that can animate some things, let me know. We'll pay you. Bill will pay you. But I got the idea. Bill's got the bank. He's got the. Yeah. We're gonna do a 15-second intro to the movie. Or to the podcast. I haven't eaten all day, man, dude. I'm hungry.
I already have the intro. You just did it. When you're full screen, that will be the new intro, thumbnail, everything for this show.
That'd be the last episode. Yeah, you know what? There are cooler ones that do have the knobs and everything. And I want one of those too. They're harder to find, man, because usually they went right in the garbage because they break. They're just not that good.
I
but
remember
they look really cool.
We had like a super robust top loading VCR, like the earlier ones. And I remember every single channel had a little fine tuning wheel for each channel. Yep. And we got our television over the air. So we actually needed that to fine tune every single channel. Like that's how robust they were making those.
Yeah, I have a VCR, a big dinosaur like this in the other room that has all those little tune-in knobs and all that, but it's not a top loader. But this one also has things like, you have for the, the channels. I'm assuming that's what those numbers are for, and look at all that stuff, man. A timer, a display. I mean, this was pretty cutting edge for whenever the hell this was made. Let me see. Oh, it's got a date on the bottom. No, it doesn't.
Do we think that's real wood too for the front?
It might be. Yeah, probably not. But it
looks like it on camera.
It looks like it. Yeah, I don't think it is. So this is model number VKP926T. If anybody's interested in that.
Did you look this up for value?
I have not. You want to look it up real quick?
And did you test it? See if it worked?
It worked. Okay, it's probably going to need a belt, but I hear the motor running and everything. It powers on. It doesn't eject the stuff. Like everything's working right, so it needs a belt. I'm sure of that.
What's the model number again?
The model number is VKP926T. So that's the model number.
Okay, so there's ones listed, of course.
Right, yeah. But
now the latest one sold for $63 Canadian, but they had to pay $75 shipping.
And with that parts only, that wasn't working though, right?
No, it doesn't say for parts. Yeah, that was $50 US. $50 US.
That's really good.
Wheel turns, but needs belt.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's the same condition mine is. It's definitely something. Something's going on there. It's just it's going to need something.
And there's ones listed for $250, $140, and there's an as is for $70. That's another $50.
Right. Yeah, that one's not working.
So very cool. There's one that's missing the camcorder portion. It just has the TV portion and the pedestal. I don't know what you do with that. So
I guess if you had the other stuff.
Cool, fine, man.
Yeah, so I'll tell you a quick story about it. And this happened twice yesterday. So at my secret place, that's where this was. I always knew you had a downstairs But it was closed because they're doing some renovations, and that's usually where my daughter finds clothes at. So I was like, hey, what's going on? How come that's closed? He goes, you know what? Don't worry about that. It's closed. We're working on it, but you can go upstairs. I didn't know there was an upstairs. You have to go through an employee area to get up to the upstairs. Yeah, no, go ahead. Just go back there. Just go ahead. I'm like, all right. So we go back there, and I should have filmed this, and I will next time. We go back up there, and there's all these rooms up there. Like this was, I don't know what this was originally. I mean, it was some sort of business, but it's like all this office space up top. It's really neat. And I found this tucked away up there. So it was funny because when I came down, he's like, where'd you find that? I was like, it was upstairs. He goes, oh, I was going to test it. And I was like, I already tested it. It's not working. I mean, it's working, but something's wrong with it. It needs repairs. And he's like, okay, that's no worries. He'll sell me. It's the same place I got the vertical VCR too.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I got it from the same guy. And now he's so cool. His prices are usually non-haggle. Like you just can't even haggle because they're just so good. You know what I mean? And so I usually don't, but every now and then I will. And he's never said no. So I probably should haggle every time, but I like him so much and he's so good to me. I hate haggling with him only because I feel like a jerk because the price is too good, because I got that. My daughter got like vintage Levi's that like she looked them up too. Like she's getting really good at it. She's a chip off the old block. She's like, you see, this is an orange tag. But yet this other tag on the inside, they, because the orange tag goes up to 1999. It starts in the 60s, late 60s. But this other tag on the inside stopped in 1983. So she's like, the oldest it could be is 83. And the youngest it could be, she had it all down. I'm like, oh. Jeez. And you look them up, they're like, $100-something pair of jeans.
How old's your daughter?
13.
Nice.
Yeah, she's on top of it.
Yeah.
But so she had that down. I was like, right on, good find. So yeah, we ended up spending like $60 there, but we got a pretty big haul.
So what is the future for that deck?
Well,
are you gonna keep it?
Yes. When my friend comes back from the Orient, I'm gonna ask him if he could fix it for me. I want to have him fix this and the vertical deck because the vertical deck keeps ejecting the tape. So I imagine that's just a sensor, probably something real simple. This one's probably simple too. It just needs a belt, I'm assuming.
Obviously, the tough part of those being top loader is it, restricts where you can put it if you want to use it.
Well, yeah,
but you can't just stuff it in like a bank like I have here. You
can't. But open. This isn't really for use. It's more for display. I mean, I will use it from time to time, but primarily I want it just for the looks because I mean, just this thing when it ejects makes me happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be cool in the intro, Bill.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks, Chris Roberts, for showing us all your fun stuff you found. Breathtaking as usual.
Well, it might have been. Not everybody can find stuff like me.
From an opium run. That's all we can say. Thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. Matt, it's good to see you. SF, thanks for being here. Of course, Rocket Sauce was here earlier.
Is the Orient bad? I thought it's when you call people Oriental. I'm not saying he's in the Orient. That's still a thing, right?
No, I think that's fine. It sounds very classical. Well, you and your golden child, right? You're always.
But that's what it's called, is it not? I mean, I can get more specific, but I think he's in the Orient. He's going to different places over there. He's in Bangkok. He's in Thailand's in Bangkok, or vice versa.
Where?
Is Bangkok. Is that right? In Thailand?
It's just such a Chris Roberts episode today. We got him doing this and saying bang. Yeah, cock. Anyways, we're trying to get out of here. Thank you, Chris Roberts, again. Appreciate you. It's fun seeing you. Thanks for showing us your stuff. Can't wait to see more. Thanks, everyone in the chat. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button. Tell your people to check out Midnight is Flashing YouTube channel, where there's all kinds of good analog goodness happening. All kinds of analog stuff. Got to subscribe, get the channel going, get it rolling, and you'll be surprised at the cool stuff that's going to be on there. Yeah. Lots of sounds, apparently. That'll be happening.
Yeah, we're going to do a cool thing with a lot of stuff.
That's it. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Don't forget, collectors. That's happening on Start to Continue, too.
You can forget
this
that.
week. This week.
Fine.